Hey guys, welcome to today's video. And today I have a very special guest. I invited one of my students, Andy, to share his story, how he was able to build a six-figure agency in less than 90 days. So in this interview, we're going to be talking about how he built his agency to over $30,000 per month, what steps he took, what helped him to get there, where he at right now. Also, we're gonna touch some points about this coronavirus thing that's going on. So how he can be prepared for that and how it impacted my agency and his agency, and what are the opportunities right now in terms of starting an online business and especially a social media marketing agency in a specific niches. So that's everything we're gonna be covering in today's video. So sit back, relax, and let's just get started with this interview. Andy, so would you like to introduce yourself, where you come from, where you were before you took my program, and how did you get into entrepreneurship and social media marketing?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Andy. I'm in Long Beach, New York, and I got my start in at least digital entrepreneurship, doing e-commerce and drop shipping. And I did that for a little bit, and then decided to move into the social media marketing and started a little bit in real estate. And then I came across your YouTube channel. It was actually the video where you talk about like the 10 or 20 best industries to get into if you're into social media marketing. And I watched it all the way through to number one, and you talked about the automotive industry. And I thought the things that you said made a lot of sense. They seemed perfectly reasonable. So I started watching all of your YouTube videos and getting as much information as I possibly could. That led to us reaching out to you and getting involved in your course. I have a partner, so I handle all of the digital marketing and technical stuff, and my partner is the sales and business development guy. And we both actually studied your course, and that was, what was that, about 3 or 4 months ago? About?
Yeah, I think it was around December or so. So let me back it up a little bit. So you said before you got into social media marketing, you did some e-commerce, right? You did real estate. How did it work for you? Like, why did you decide to not completely change, but dive into social media marketing?
Yeah, so we changed from e-commerce basically because I lost like 10 grand and had nothing to show for it. Although now I think if I went back to that, with the skills I have now, I'd probably be more successful. But at the time, it was the first digital business I ever tried to operate, and there was a learning curve. So we kind of ran out of money, and we got into the social media marketing just because we thought it might be a little easier to get a profitable business operating.
Yeah, I see it happens all the time. Like while I was running my agency, I was trying also to do like a little bit of e-commerce and like drop shipping, and I wasted so much money on that, like over like 15 to 20 grand just testing, trying to find a winning product, right?
Right.
So, okay, so then you tried e-commerce, it didn't really work out, and then you decided to try social media marketing. So you saw my video about like different industries, and
Yep.
you decided to focus on automotive industry, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then how was it like you decided to take my program? So what was your experience like with the program?
Yeah, so that's actually a good story, I think. When we got in touch with you, like I said, we had lost pretty much all our money in e-commerce, and we had one real estate client, but I was still really figuring out what I was doing, and so we basically had nothing. I mean, I had nothing when we reached out to you, and you talked us in. I'm very glad that you did, to go on with the course. But I remember giving you, it was like the last like money that I had in my bank account, literally like emptied out the bank account, didn't eat, the next day. It was everything I had to get involved with the course. And I just remember you saying like, this is going to be a good investment. This is going to be something that turns your life around, and it ended up being true. It was a lot of work. Anybody who's done your course knows that you're incredibly detailed. You lay it all out there, and it's a lot of work. But we stuck with it. We did the work. We stayed consistent over time, and now things are really, after about 3-4 months, whatever it's been, we're really starting to see the results. Our dealerships are starting to see results, a couple, and even in a big way. And it's perfect timing with all this coronavirus craziness going on. For us, we're one of the almost indispensable expenses that our clients have. So it was great timing. I'm incredibly grateful to you for getting us involved in your course, and all the help that and guidance that you've given along the way has probably been even more valuable than your course, honestly, Alex.
Awesome. So let's unpack a little bit, and so tell us more about your results. Like, how many clients do you have at the moment?
We've signed 3 new accounts just this week so far. So even though all this madness is going on, we're still kind of chugging along. So I think that makes 12, 13, something like that, in that ballpark. There's how it is. There's 1 or 2 kind of right there, they signed a contract, but we didn't get the payment yet. And there's a couple we accepted payment, but I haven't set up. And then there's the ones that we're managing. So yeah, it's around 12.
Wow, that's amazing. So you have closed, guys, 12 dealerships within 3 or so months. And
yeah, right about.
So where are you sitting? Where are your agency right now at? How much do you make per month with your agency revenue?
So the package we sell most often is a $3,000 a month package. So whatever that would be times 12. I'm not great at math. But yeah, it's right around whatever that is.
So right now you around $30K a month.
Yeah, we have a couple of 2Kers. So, it's 20 to 30K, I would say.
Wow, this is a really good results, because if you think about it, you start from zero. It's been I think it was beginning of December. Right now we're filming beginning of March, so it's not even been 3 full months where you took your agency basically from zero to $30,000 per month in revenue. This is great. Can you tell us more about your marketing efforts and how what kind of results you've been able to deliver for your clients? How many cars do you sell them? How many leads you deliver them, and how does it look for you?
Sure. So Long Beach is just outside of New York City. So we're in a major market. And because of that, we are able to generate I don't think I have an account right now that is generating leads for more than $4 or $5 a lead. Some of the ones we run in Spanish are $1 or $2 a lead. And then some of the experimental stuff I try can be $7 or $8 a lead, just because I'm testing stuff out. But we generate a lot of leads. So our average account, we spend $1,500 around a month advertising dollars. So whatever that would be, basically divided by $5 a lead, that's what we're generating per month. Just in this last month, we're really starting to see, and I think this has been in part because of the retargeting effort. I don't know if you noticed this. One of the things I've definitely noticed is that first contact leads don't seem to convert as well as retargeted leads. And I think now that we have a solid base of accounts that we've been working with for a few months now, we're starting to see those retargeting campaigns pay off. So for example, we were just this week, I was telling you earlier, we have an account that they're a $3,000 account. We are only maybe 9 or 10 days into the month. The dealership total had only sold 17 cars, and we had been responsible for 7 or 8 of them. So that's what the kind of stuff we're seeing now. We didn't start off first month like that. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of learning. It took a lot of me bothering you for answers to questions. But yeah, that's what we're seeing now.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole purpose of this program. Like I said, I built it up more not just a course, but like a coaching. So I really like want to help you guys to make sure you deliver results not only in terms of clients, but also results for your clients, so you can keep them for long term. Because
Right.
once you have this, couple accounts that they seen this amazing result. You said they sold 17 vehicles within first 7 days beginning of the month, and out of 17, half of them came from your efforts. This is like they're gonna stay with you like forever, because I know from my personal experience we have clients that right now with us more than 2.5 years, and it all started the same. First month wasn't as great. We got them some leads, they sold 1 2 3 vehicles, but then once it started all build it up, and then next second third month they start selling 8 10 15 vehicles. They seen so much value because they happy, they make money, you make money, and they just stay with you forever. And as you also developing these relationships with them, it's just like such a long-term clients, which is great. So what are your plans for the future for your agency? What are your goals, guys, within the next 6 to 12 months? I know we briefly talked a few weeks ago, something that you want to develop and how you want to expand and grow it. Would you mind to share some of your goals?
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, goal one would be our initial goal when we first started, when I first spoke to you, was to have a dealership that was generating $40,000 a month in revenue. That was our kind of initial goal. And that's still our goal. We're still shooting for that. But then what we've noticed, and you kind of inspired this a little bit because you're kind of a tech guy. We've talked a lot. You're in the development side of things. That we're trying to move into that side of things as well. There's a lot of interesting technologies for lead generation and lead nurture that are out there right now. And through the relationships we've developed and the partnerships we've made, we're trying to get some of these, our own systems built so that, maybe we can accomplish more and have a greater impact on the dealerships in our market.
Okay. And in terms of like growing your agency, are you looking to get more accounts, or you just want to focus more like on a back end and technical stuff?
We're definitely, like I said, we're trying to hit that $40,000 a month revenue goal. That was kind of the goal from the beginning. So we still have some growth to do.
Well, you're pretty close to that.
Yeah, if we stay on track another 2 or 3 months, I don't know how what's happening now is going to affect things. We're doing fine right now, but we're seeing great numbers in our ad campaign. So we'll see how this all plays out. But yeah, we're heading in the right direction for sure.
And during these like tough times, this coronavirus thing and everything, do you have any tips for people who are, running ads for their clients, and maybe they struggle in getting results, or maybe they struggle in getting clients? Do you have anything you would like to add and share with people?
Yeah, what I would say is that people seem to be kind of freaking out a little bit right now. And what that means to me is that there's problems to be solved. And the people who keep their calm and figure out how to solve the problems are going to come out on top of this thing better than we went in. So try to be one of those people. Just the fact that anyone is interested in this kind of stuff, anyone who would be watching this video, taking the time out of their day, means that you at least have enough of the interest inside of you to figure it out, right? Like, so find somewhere, something, someone who has a problem that you can solve and figure out how to solve it. And I feel like if you do that, you'll make yourself valuable in these kind of crazy times. For us, it looks like for us, we're going to come out on the other side of this better than we've gone in. And that's because we have the skills to help make other people money. So if you're listening to this, don't be one of the people that freaks out. Be one of the people that accepts that you're going to have to do more work over the next few months, maybe than you've ever done in your life. But if you're willing to do it, I think there's good things ahead for anyone with that kind of mindset.
And do you think right now it's a good time to start an agency, specifically in this industry?
That's just kind of what I'm saying. I think it's the best time to start an agency in this industry. And right now, I think what's happening is that a whole bunch of people are canceling their advertising, right? Because they're trying to save money. So what does that do for our perspective, right? Well, it's an auction system, and a whole bunch of people just pulled their bids out. So now, there's a lot more space available. And the second thing that's happening is because everybody's locked down in their home, is they're spending more time on social media. So you have less people bidding for more eyeballs. So if ever there was a time to get into digital marketing and start a digital marketing agency, it's right now.
100% agree. Right now is like the best time to actually take advantage of this, what's happening. And don't listen to media. They're trying to create more fear because that's how they make money. I'm, as a marketer, I understand that. So you guys should be smart enough to be cautious. Obviously, take all the precaution methods and take care of your health, your financial situation, your family and friends. But at the same time, don't let media scare you away, and don't do anything. Right now is the best time to focus on building online business, developing high income skills. Doesn't have to be an agency. Could be copywriting, could be tech stuff, programming. Something that is high income skills will help you secure not only a job if you need the job, but also you can start your own business and make money just working from home. So this is one of the best times to take advantage of it. And lastly, Andy, I was going to ask, so who would you recommend my program to, and do you think it's going to be a great investment for them?
Yeah, I mean, Alex, the best part of this program has been the effort you make to stay connected. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I'm sure you treat all the people in the program this way. The effort you make to stay connected with us. I said earlier, I don't think I've ever reached out to you and not gotten an almost immediate response. You go out of your way to help, and it's hard to think how I would have figured out some of these things without your course and without your guidance personally. So, yeah, I mean, I would say if you're interested in learning digital marketing in the automotive space, then your course is incredibly valuable. But I would say even if you're just interested in social media marketing in general, you can apply the skills that you teach and the theories. You can apply them to lots of industries. They're not just useful in, they're meant for the automotive industry, but you could get creative and apply them to any industry. So anybody who's interested in social media marketing, especially if you're just starting out. If you're just starting out, save yourself the months of mistakes that you're going to make and money that you're going to lose, and just get on board with somebody who can help you out, who can give you guidance and support. You're still going to make mistakes, but you'll make way less and you'll lose way less money. And you'll increase your chances of succeeding more quickly exponentially, in my opinion.
Awesome. Yeah, 100% agree. When I was starting out, I also invested in 2 programs to learn social media marketing, and at the time it was the best investment I ever made, because I learned some basic stuff. It wasn't the greatest program, but it helped me a lot to learn about the industry, to learn how to do specific stuff. But what I see right now is the people who are absolutely killing it with agencies and social media marketing, or even in any other online business, is someone who is focusing and becoming an expert in one thing. So if I see someone is crushing it in specific industry or a specific type of dealerships, they absolutely becoming the best and making the most money. So that's something I want to say from my side, that you guys, if you're looking to start an agency, just pick one industry, pick one niche. Doesn't have to be dealerships, right? There's a whole bunch of other niches that you can go after, but find the industry, find the niche that is that has marketing budget, and you can so these clients are a high ticket clients, so you can close them for $3, $5, $10,000 per month, and help them out. So yeah, so this is something I wanted to share with you guys. Appreciate Andy hopping in, sharing your story. You're absolutely crushing it. Keep it up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you for the work that you do.
Inside my veins, I wanna slow the time. Will you slow it down with me? I think I need to find what it means to be okay. It's broken by design, can't live life without some pain.